Stick around because today I'm sharing 4 simple tricks to help make it easier for you to maintain a healthy diet. Hey everyone, and welcome to Home Workouts by Tiff. I am so excited for today's video. I know I say that all of the time, but so many of you have been asking me to share another What I Eat in a Day video, and I've been promising it for a very long time. I can give you a million excuses as to why it hasn't happened, but I think the simplest thing to say, and something that I'm sure you all can relate to, is that this was the year of the pivoting schedule. Every time I scheduled to film this video, either my work schedule changed at the restaurant or we went remote learning at school. So my sincerest apologies for the long delay in sharing this video with all of you. So most of the requests that I received were for What I Eat in a Day videos, and initially that's what I was going to share. However, I've had so much time to think about it, I realized that showing you what I eat for one day may not bring you a ton of value to your diet and to your life. So what I want to do is share some of the simple tricks and tips that I use that have really helped me to easily stay consistent. Make sure you stay tuned till the end because number 4, the last tip, is the best one. Tip number 1 is do not drink your calories. I always suggest to use your calories to nourish and fuel your body. Iced tea, soda, juices, all of those things are going to not only be high in sugar, but they're going to be high in calories as well. And they're empty calories, so they're providing no value to you and your body. In a day, I will typically only drink a few different things. So I always drink a lot of water. I always drink 2 cups of coffee. I will have a flavored seltzer from time to time. And after a sweaty workout, I will consume one of these Body Armor lights. Now, it has to be the light brand. They are low calorie, no sugar added. This is a 12-ounce bottle that has only 15 calories in it and 2 grams of sugar. Now, you may be thinking, oh, they're probably horrible, they probably taste bad. They don't. I promise you, they actually taste really, really good. So good that I actually just finished off this watermelon one between takes because I was so thirsty from talking so much. Now, when it comes to water, it is important to make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of water each day. In order to do that, I find it really helpful to have a good water bottle. As you've seen in many of my videos before, this is my water bottle. It is so damaged. It looks like it's seen better days. The clip is broken off. The mouthpiece is broken off. But I love this water bottle. It's definitely time to get a new one. But it keeps the water cold all day long. Tip number 2 is have low-calorie snacks on hand. So many times my clients will be scared to snack. I say, don't be scared to snack, just make sure you're choosing your snacks wisely. So these are some of my favorite low-calorie snacks that I have in my house right now. So as you can tell, I am slightly obsessed with these Aloha bars. They're plant-based protein bars. They're high protein, high fiber, and they have about 220 calories per bar. They taste really good. However, I can't find them in any of my local grocery stores, so I do order them online. Something else that I think is great, so many of us like yogurt. There are so many yogurt options out there. However, many times they're loaded with sugar and higher in calorie. Now this is a yogurt drink that I absolutely love. It's 100 calories, 18 grams of protein, and 5 grams of sugar. It's not the best tasting yogurt. However, it is definitely palatable and it's a great option, especially when you're on the go. Now, as you can tell, I have a bunch of fruit. I always have fruit on hand. I actually struggle a bit with binge eating at the nighttime. So what I do is I always have a pineapple or some sort of melon cut up in my fridge. So when I feel like I'm going to that place of binge eating, I will pick up these items to binge eat instead of picking up something that has a ton of calories that's going to ruin my day of eating. I also really like edamame. These are dry roasted. These are the sea salt ones, but they also come in the wasabi flavor. So if you like it a little spicy, they're always super tasty. And then these things, they're called the crunchy rollers. This is a brand new flavor. First time I got the cinnamon churro. They're super tasty. They also have a berry flavor and an apple cinnamon flavor that's super good as well. And these are 100 calories for 2 of the rollers. Also, I have to mention the Skitty popcorn mini cakes. This is a sharp cheddar flavor. They also have some cinnamon flavors as well. And these are super low calorie, something great to hold you over between meals. I would like to introduce you to what my family refers to as my powders and the honorable mention of sugar-free maple syrup. My next tip, tip 3, is to find low-calorie ways to make your food taste good. And these are some of my favorite ways to do that. So I used to be obsessed with regular peanut butter. When I realized that that peanut butter was hindering my goals, I made the switch to the powdered peanut butter. To be honest, I was reluctant at first, and it did take me about 2 to 3 weeks to get used to the difference in taste. But now that I've been consuming the powdered peanut butter for quite some time, I don't even look for regular peanut butter anymore. To be quite honest, I don't even prefer the regular peanut butter anymore. Something that's new to my diet is this really fun cookie butter protein powder. So I have right now 3 different flavors: the brownie butter, the fruity cereal, and they're calling this one a golden cookie sandwich. These are super tasty. For 2 tablespoons, they're about 60 calories, and they will add up to 9 grams of protein to your meals. I love these for my oatmeal, for my smoothies. I'll incorporate these into my yogurts and sometimes even cottage cheese. Now, this is something brand new I just found last week at Walmart. It's a powdered almond butter. Now, I really like almond butter for my sweet potato, but one of those tiny little packets is like 200 plus calories alone. So this is a really good way to cut back on calories if you enjoy almond butter. This is, like I said, newer to my diet, so I'm still experimenting with putting it into a bunch of different things. So far, I have tried it in a smoothie, which I really loved, and then I added cinnamon to it with a little bit of unsweetened vanilla almond milk and put that on my sweet potato, and it was really, really tasty. So these are great options for that. The sugar-free maple syrup is my new favorite low-calorie sweetener. We have Holly Golightly here to help me share tip number 4 with all of you. But before we get into that, let's discuss the outfit change and the scenery change. So, as many of you probably heard last night when I was filming, it was pouring rain. The rain got to be so heavy and hard that you could barely hear what I was saying, so I had to wrap up filming around 9 o'clock last night. I thought that was no big deal. I would just finish up in the morning before I had to head out to work at the restaurant at night. Well, when I woke up the next morning, we were out of power, and they anticipated that we wouldn't get power back until midday, which is about the time that I had to go to work. So I couldn't finish up filming then, but I made it happen. So we are back at it today to share with you tip number 4. And like I said, we have my girl Holly, so what gets better than that? So tip number 4 is to create staple meals for yourself. Let me define for you what I mean when I say staple meals. So to me, a staple meal should be something that you always have on hand in your home. The ingredients for those meals should also be at the very top of your grocery list and something that you should always be aware of if you need when you are headed out to the store. I also feel strongly that a staple meal should be something that is healthy and nutritious, something that your body is going to love, something that's going to help fuel you and give you energy to get through the day. I also feel that it is important to be aware of what the macros are for your staple meals. I always take the time to kind of figure out what the macros are when I'm creating new staple meals, so that way when I am trying to achieve particular goals, it helps to make it easier for me to achieve those goals because I'm aware of what the macros are for those particular meals. And lastly, it should be something that you don't hate. Preferably, obviously, something that you love. Not everything we eat is going to be something that we love, but definitely something that you enjoy. So I'm going to show you some of my current staple meals, and I hope by sharing them with you, I can inspire you to go out there and create staple meals for yourself. Here's the first meal that I'll be sharing today. They are overnight oats, and all you do to prepare them is take a half cup of oats and combine it with a high protein yogurt drink like this one. Give it a quick stir, put a lid on it, and put it in the fridge overnight, and it'll be ready to go in the morning. This meal is quick to make and great to take with you on the go. I frequently take it with me when I work at the restaurant at night, as it's easy to eat. This meal isn't the most exciting, but we have veggies with whole grain pasta. I like to use the whole grain thin spaghetti. It's higher in protein and I like the taste. To prepare my veggies, I will either steam them or saute them with olive oil and a little bit of salt and pepper. For today's pasta, I have put in sauteed summer squash, carrots, and edamame. This next staple meal is simple and also kind of boring. However, it saves me so much time. We have grilled chicken and sauteed veggies. What I like to do is once or twice a week, I like to grill off chicken and saute off a bunch of vegetables, so that way I have meals in the refrigerator that I don't need to take time to prepare, and I can grab them whenever I need. The last meal that I'll be sharing with you is this delicious salad. I have used butter leaf lettuce for the base of this salad with grilled chicken, diced strawberries, goat cheese, and pecans. I toss it lightly with a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle it with salt and pepper, and then I add in this dark chocolate balsamic vinegar. This balsamic vinegar is super tasty. I love to mix things up and make my salads taste great by experimenting with new flavored balsamics. So those are my tips and tricks for you. Again, I apologize for the extremely long delay in sharing this video with all of you, and I do promise to do my best to share another diet video much sooner. I hope that you find these tips valuable and hope that they can help you to maintain consistency with your diet a bit easier. Don't hesitate to share with me some of your favorite low-calorie snacks or staple meals. Just leave that in the comments for me below. Help me out, show your love and support by hitting those thumbs up below. But if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do so. Let me help you get in shape at home. All right, guys, I hope you all loved this video, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday for a new workout. Have a wonderful week. Mwah.